Here they come. They're off a good start and leaving the wire. JK Jazz Girl racing for the top. Breezy Barber is in between horses. Miracle Semiloo on the outside, and Whodad Heartwood works up on the inside. Breezy Barber's off stride. Into the turn, he's back pacing. Breezy Barber off stride again as they race on by the 8th pole. Whodad Heartwood moves out on top, and that's Miracle Semiloo on the outside, pacing for it. And Miracle Semiloo takes the top from Whodad Heartwood. JK Jazz Girl is racing third. Breezy Barber is back pacing fourth on the outside. Lone Water Chris, then Tryon Road, Calavrita June, Deal Down, 32-2 by the opening quarter. Into the turn, they race on to the 3/8 pole and cutting it out. It's Miracle Semiloo. Whodad Heartwood racing in second. Breezy Barber is up on the outside, racing third. That's JK Jazz Girl racing fourth as they come off the turn. Down the stretch, and here they come. They're racing for the half and cutting it out. Miracle Semiloo and Whodad Heartwood. Breezy Barber is racing third. JK Jazz Girl fourth. Up on the outside comes Tryon Road fifth. Then Lone Water Chris, Deal Down. The trailer now is Calavrita June, the half in 107-3. Into the turn, and there they go for the second time. Miracle Semiloo and Whodad Heartwood still sitting pretty second. On the outside, that's Tryon Road coming to third. They're by the 5/8 pole. Up the backstretch, and they're driving to the 3/4. Miracle Semiloo, 2 lengths. On the inside, Whodad Heartwood, and on the outside, Tryon Road is hanging third. Breezy Barber right with the leaders. He's fourth. Then JK Jazz Girl, Calavrita June's off stride. Lone Water Chris, Deal Down, 3/4, 141-3. Into the turn, they drive on to the 7/8 pole. It's Miracle Semiloo, Whodad Heartwood. On the outside, Tryon Road hangs third. Breezy Barber fourth. The first 4 are by the 7/8 pole, and Miracle Semiloo takes them down the stretch for home. Miracle Semiloo and Whodad Heartwood. Tryon Road, Breezy Barber. Miracle Semiloo is holding. Whodad Heartwood, Tryon Road at the line. Miracle Semiloo, here they are. Miracle Semiloo, then Whodad Heartwood, Tryon Road, Breezy Barber, JK Jazz Girl and Calavrita June, Lone Water Chris and Deal Down. Time for the mile, 2:15. Now the winner of this evening's third race is number 5, Miracle Semiloo. Miracle Semiloo's a bay mare. She's 4 years by Earth Shaking out of Semiloo Musher. She by Colt 46. Owned, trained, and driven by Rick Armstrong of St. John. Miracle Semiloo winning tonight in 2:15. Race 3 starters behind the gate approaching the top of the stretch. O'Dibbs with Brian Moore. Whodad Heartwood and Steve Mahar. JK Jazz Girl with Jody Hennessy. Lonesome Apache and Ivan Jameson. Deal Down and Doug Queen. Tryon Road with Gilles Berriot. Township Opal and Ricky Armstrong. 7 starters for the third race. Here they come. Off and leaving the wire from post 4. Lonesome Apache goes racing for the top. On the inside, O'Dibbs and Whodad Heartwood is racing third as they hit the turn. Lonesome Apache quickly pacing out on top by 3 lengths as they go racing by the 8th pole. O'Dibbs has second, and Whodad Heartwood moves up on the outside from third. Then JK Jazz Girl, Deal Down, Township Opal moving from the back of the pack. The trailer is Tryon Road. O'Dibbs skipping. Back pacing, but up front, it's Lonesome Apache on top by 4 by the opening quarter. Opening quarter in 31. Whodad Heartwood moving to second, and racing third now on the outside is Township Opal. O'Dibbs has fourth. JK Jazz Girl fifth, and they're racing into the turn. Scattered field as they go by the 3/8 pole. And pacing out on top, it's Lonesome Apache, leading by 3 lengths as they come down the stretch for the half. It's Lonesome Apache and Whodad Heartwood. Township Opal is racing third. Deal Down now has come to fourth. Then JK Jazz on road. The trailer moving to the inside is O'Dibbs, the half in 105. Into the turn. For the second time, and Lonesome Apache shows the way, still on top by 3 lengths. Whodad Heartwood trying to close that gap in second. Township Opal has third. They're by the 5/8 pole and up the backstretch. They go racing to the 3/4. Lonesome Apache on top, still comfortably 3.5 lengths. In Hoodad Heartwood, and that's Township Opal moving up on the outside. The gap is closing as they race by the 3/4. Lonesome Apache. Township Opal is strong on the outside second. 1:37 by the 3/4. Hoodad Heartwood is racing third. Tryon Road comes to fourth. Deal Down. JK Jazz Girl and O Dibs into the turn. They race by the 7/8 pole. It's Lonesome Apache and Township Opal chasing as they come down the stretch for home. Lonesome Apache and Township Opal coming on second. Hoodad Heartwood third. Lonesome Apache is holding. Township Opal coming on strong. Here they are at the line. Township Opal looks like he caught Lonesome Apache. Then Hoodad Heartwood, Tryon Road, Deal Down, JK Jazz Girl, and O Dibs. Time for the mile, 2:07 3. Township Opal. Township Opal is a bay gelding 3 years by Wanamaker out of Township Blaze, she by Meadow Weston, owned by Morris Zipkin of Frielsburg, Quebec, trained and driven by Ricky Armstrong. First lifetime win for Township Opal, a maiden record tonight, 2:07 3. Sheila with Jody Hennessy, Cyrano de Nouvelle and Rick Armstrong, Sammy Motoring and Ron McClanagan, Miss Ruby Mack and John Davidson, Casimir Judge with Tony Haig, Keystone Sheba, Lonnie Stokes, Explosive Splurge with Gordy Hennessy, Almond Cookie, Steve Mahar. 8 starters for the 10th race. Here they come. They're off and leaving the wire. Shrieky Sheila pacing to the top. Sammy Motoring has come to second. Up on the inside, that's Cyrano de Nouvelle racing on third as they hit the turn. It's Shrieky Sheila and that's Sammy Motoring racing on to second. Miss Ruby Mack is off stride as they race into the turn and go by the 8th pole. Off stride again, that's Miss Ruby Mack, and they're up the backstretch for the quarter. Up front, Shrieky Sheila, Cyrano de Nouvelle now racing second, with Sammy Motoring in third. Racing in the fourth, it's Casimir Judge, then Keystone Sheba, Explosive Splurge, then Almond Cookie, and the trailer is Miss Ruby Mack, the quarter 31-1. Into the turn, they race on to the 3/8 pole. Up front and cutting it out, it's Shrieky Sheila. Cyrano de Nouvelle and Sammy Motoring is racing third. Casimir Judge fourth as they come off the 3/8 pole. Off the top turn and down the stretch. Here they come for the half. Shrieky Sheila, Cyrano de Nouvelle racing second. Sammy Motoring has third. Up on the outside, Explosive Splurge is racing fourth and out from second. Here comes Cyrano de Nouvelle to challenge as they race by the half. 1:04 2. Into the turn for the second time. Shrieky Sheila, Cyrano de Nouvelle is on the outside and at the leader's wheel challenging second. Sammy Motoring on the rail third as they race by the 5/8 pole. Up the backstretch for the 3/4. Shrieky Sheila on top a length now. Cyrano de Nouvelle and Sammy Motoring has third. Explosive Splurge hanging fourth on the outside. On the outside, Keystone Sheba fifth. Then Casimir Judge, Almond Cookie, and Miss Ruby Mack the 3/4 and 1:35 2. They're neck and nose to nose, and on the inside, Shrieky Sheila. On the outside, Cyrano de Nouvelle. To the inside is Sammy Motoring racing third and Explosive Splurge. On the outside, fourth, and they're off the turn. Down the stretch for home, Cyrano de Nouvelle. Shrieky Sheila. Here comes Sammy Motoring out to challenge them all. It's Cyrano de Nouvelle. Sammy Motoring is coming on. Cyrano de Nouvelle, Sammy Motoring. Here they are. At the line, Cyrano de Nouvelle, Sammy Motoring, then Shrieky Sheila, Explosive Splurge, Casimir Judge, Keystone Sheba, Almond Cookie, and Miss Ruby Mack. Time for the mile, 2:06. Straight back now, the winner of this 10th race, it's number 2, Cyrano de Nouvelle. Cyrano de Nouvelle is a bay gelding 4 years by Sandlapper out of Yima Gale, she by Fool's Pleasure. Owned by Ricky Armstrong and Neil Grangello of St. John, trained and driven by Ricky Armstrong. Cyrano de Nouvelle picks up his 3rd winning trip of this season, first at EPR this afternoon in 2:06. Number 2, Cyrano de Nouvelle and Rick Armstrong. There's Keystone Sasha with Rick Armstrong. Too Legit to Quit and Steve Mahar. Calavrita Rose and Sam Hodgin. Calavrita Wendy with Gilles Barrio. Reencounter and John Davidson. Domino All, Kim Cameron. 6 starters for the third race. Here they come. They're off and leaving the wire. Keystone Sasha pacing from the top. In between horses is Calavrita Rose, and on the outside, Reencounter. As they race into the first turn, Keystone Sasha on top by 2 lengths. That's Too Legit to Quit. Moving up the inside to second, Calavrita Rose, and Reencounter is 3 wide, racing on fourth as they go up the backstretch. For the opening quarter, Keystone Sasha. Too Legit to Quit and Reencounter moves on from third. Calavrita Rose is parked fourth on the outside. Calavrita Wendy racing fifth, and Domino All, your trailer. They're by the opening quarter, and Keystone Sasha in 32 seconds took them by that marker. Driving into the turn, Keystone Sasha, Reencounter. Too Legit to Quit third along the rail. Calavrita Rose is fourth, parked on the outside. Calavrita Wendy and Domino All, and they're racing into the turn by the 3/8 marker now, and off the top turn they come racing. Down the stretch for the half, they're battling for the top. Your leader as they approach the half is Keystone Sasha. On the outside, Reencounter is parked. Hangs second. Too Legit to Quit, an uptight third to the inside. Keystone Calavrita Rose parked fourth on the outside by the half and 104 and 4. Then Calavrita Wendy in the trailer. On the outside, moving now is Domino All. They're into the turn for the second time, and Keystone Sasha still pacing out on top. And she takes them by the 5/8 marker now. Up the backstretch, Keystone Sasha, Reencounter has been parked. Hangs second on the outside. Calavrita Rose has been parked as well, and she moves to third. Domino All on the outside now racing fourth. Too Legit to Quit, and Calavrita Wendy trails but moves to the outside. 3/4 and 138. Into the turn, Keystone Sasha a length. Reencounter hangs tough second. Moving up on the inside, that's Domino All now racing third. Calavrita Rose, Calavrita Wendy tipping out 3 wide. Too Legit to Quit now trails. They're fanning out 3 wide. Off the top turn, and here they come for home. Keystone Sasha, Reencounter. Domino All is looking for racing room. Keystone Sasha is holding. Reencounter, Domino All coming on. But at the line, here they are. Keystone Sasha wins it, then Domino All and Reencounter. Calavrita Rose, Calavrita Wendy, and Too Legit to Quit. Time for the mile, 2:09 and 2. Winner of tonight's third race, it's number 1, Keystone Sasha. The bay mare 5 years by It's Fritz out of Keystone Salsa. She by Bye Bye Bird. Owned by Melissa Smith of Shawville, Quebec. Trained and driven by Ricky Armstrong. Keystone Sasha picks up her first winning trip of 1993. Tonight she wins our third race in 2:09 and 2. Number 1, Keystone Sasha. Ricky Armstrong. Behind the gate, approaching the top of the stretch. Papa's Pop with Steve Mahar, Cyrano de Nouvelle and Rick Armstrong. KGZ2 and Earl Fram. RB Down, Jody Hennessy. Hello Monster with John Davidson. Tennessee Jed, Doug Falcons. Starbuck Lobel, Wayne Mahar. 7 starters, 8th race. Here they come. They're off and leaving the line. Cyrano de Nouvelle racing for the top. Papa's Pop. On the outside, that's Hello Monster racing on the outside. And on the rail is KGZ2 as they drive into the turn 3 wide. 3 wide now, Hello Monster bidding for it as they pass the 8th pole. In between horses, Cyrano de Nouvelle and Papa's Pop on the rail third. KGZ2 fourth. Then it's RB Down, followed by Tennessee Jed. Starbuck Lobel trails as they head to the quarter. Cyrano de Nouvelle is on top as they pass the quarter, 30 seconds. On the outside, second parked is Hello Monster, but he gets the spot in second now along the rail. Papa's Pop is racing third, and KGZ2 now off the rail to challenge from fourth as they drive off the 3/8 pole. Off the top turn and down the stretch, they come racing for the half. Cyrano de Nouvelle cuts it out. Hello Monster, and here comes KGZ2. Challenging third, Tennessee Jed following with cover fourth, then Papa's Pop, Starbuck Lobel, and RB Down. And they pass the half in 1:02 and 3. Into the turn for the second time on the outside. KGZ2. On the inside, it's Cyrano de Nouvelle. Hello Monster has third. Tennessee Jed on the outside. Starbuck Lobel, then Papa's Pomp. RB down, and they go up the backstretch for the 3/4. On the outside, KGZ2 shows on top. Cyrano de Nouvelle back up on the inside. Tennessee Jed outside racing a third. Then Hello Monster. Starbuck Lobel, RB down is 3 wide. Papa's Pomp.